Hey guys, you're watching this one and only. My name is AJ. Welcome back to the episode of Let's Build a Medieval City. Last episode we started the blacksmith and I think it's turning out quite nicely. Just got a torch in the end there. Right there. It was missing that, 100%. Today we're going to be finishing it off hopefully with the interior as well. Let's turn these shaders off. And what I'm going to do is I am going to add a little bit of fire. What we're going to do is on the outside here, maybe on this wall over here, we're going to put a little chimney in and actually have a fire in there, because I think it could suit it. I think it could work. Let's go with some cobblestone. It's the first block, obviously. We're going to do a mix of cobblestone and stone bricks for this. Maybe let's do a cobblestone or stone brick base, sorry. Let's take those out and use that as the actual back here. I think it was missing something at the end of last episode. I like it, but it was definitely just missing a little touch. Oh, we can't have a diagonal amount like that. Perfect. So we'll just slowly work our way through. Like this. And then on the top, I know we need to go up a little bit taller. And then on the top, we'll have, I don't know, some sort of cobwebs or something like that. Maybe even drop that one away. Put a stair in. Oops, caps lock. I can't type. Here. Down one. That one. Cobblestone. Stone brick. And then cobwebs. I think it was missing that. So the way to do smoke is I always start off with a nice clump at the beginning because that's where the smoke's coming out of. And then I pick a direction that the wind's blowing. And what I do is I just drag out in that sort of direction. Maybe put a little bit of a curve in. Like that. Once we've got that, that's way too much. So you want to start doing more puff looking sort of styles. So you want to cut out an area. And you want the puffs to be bigger at the start and get less and less as they go further out. So we got one big puff and then another big puff. And then we get a little smaller puff. And then maybe a little bit bigger and then a smaller puff. Oops. Like that. So they slowly get a little bit smaller as they go up. And I think it looks a little bit more realistic having a little bit of air in between it so it's not a constant stream. Now, iron bars. We need to be careful here how we do this because we want it to be game safe for us. We don't want to burn the whole lot down. So we're going to do something like this. Something like that. Something like this. Oh, we need netherrack there, don't we? Obviously. For it to burn eternally. That one. Maybe even change those upstairs. Oh, that's always going to be... That's the problem. That's always going to be dirt there, isn't it? We'll have to change up the ground texture to stop that. Flint. And what we'll do is we'll light it now, and then at least we're about if it does end up burning everything. It shouldn't. I mean, everything's pretty well covered. Wrong block. Let's get that out of my inventory, shall we? Everything's pretty well covered, so we shouldn't have too much of a problem. I think that looks really nice. Why is there a block missing there? Why? Why? How did that set fire to that? It shouldn't. It's surrounded with stone. I'm going to try again. Why would I try again? Yeah, nope. Okay, we're going to ignore the whole fire idea then. Because I don't want the whole thing to burn down. I do like that though. It's definitely a really nice touch to the blacksmith. I think it really helps. Okay, a few little touches here. I'm going to take those blocks out and I'm going to put little pegs of logs sticking out here. Oops. Like that. Oh, I thought I heard burning. Why do I think it's I'm now all what's it like, anxious about it. Add some little roof details on here, like a larger one on that one and smaller ones on the top. A little bit more Viking style than medieval, but I like it. I think it's going to look nice on important buildings. We won't do it on too many houses, but I think on the important buildings, it's a really nice touch. What else do we want? A stack of stone. How would we do that? Like using that. Oh, I've already got those. Oh no, he's not a stonemason. He works with iron. How can we do that? I'm going to need some like iron ores. Oh yeah, I wanted furnaces, by the way. Maybe that's the way that we'll do this. Maybe we'll do it like that. No, I don't like that. I like that. Maybe that's the way that we'll do it. So we have a furnace in there, so we can sort of, I don't know, do some stuff in there. We're going to want to have coal, a pile of coal, and we're going to want to have a pile of iron to be able to, you know, work into tools and weapons and stuff. So there's a nice pile of coal for the blacksmith, for the iron. Maybe we'll have the iron on the inside here, and we'll use iron ore, because obviously iron blocks just don't work for us here. And I'll move that table, or make that table smaller. Like that. Maybe make that out of a different blocks there. Jungle wood, not really. Maybe we'll go with the dark. You need to be careful with the dark, because obviously it's the roof block. Okay, so we've got iron on the inside there. Perfect. Chests. We'll have a chest on the table. Maybe we'll have a chest. I want another chest. Like a chest there or something. We're going very, very Minecraft with this city, which is why I'm going to be using chests. We don't use chests in the main, you know, Let's Build a City series, because it's modern, and you don't really see these kinds of chests about in Modern City. But because this one is sort of tending more towards the original Minecraft, we're going to be using, you know, actual chests here and there and about. Okay, on the floor here, it'd be nice to make some sort of scald marks or something. So maybe putting some darker wood patches in. We'll just give that effect. You know, that, you know, it's got a little bit hot around here. I think that looks good. Just like little subtle touches. We're going to want to have a sign saying blacksmith. How are we going to do this? A fence off there. Like a fence, and then into like, I don't know, maybe like a... I want all the signs to be really similar. And wood is going to blend into the is going to blend into the buildings. So we don't want to use that. Do we use a black block or a white block? Black will look like metal, but it also blends into that coal there. White will blend into the houses, because we're going to be using white wool for the houses. We don't want to use stone. Obviously, because it's too heavy to lift. Maybe we use a clay. Maybe a brownish clay, but it sort of still stands out. Yeah, no, oops. Yeah, that works. Hey, that looks pretty good. Sign. Now, I can do some really funky stuff. I can go with something like this. And I think this is how it works. Nope. How does it work? Or maybe we just use the... Maybe I can just use those. Maybe we use the andesite one. Yeah. So I do something like that. Now I'm going to want to hang it out a little bit. Maybe like that. Hang it out. Shift click. Any icon by right clicking. I'm right clicking. I want to be able to put an anvil in there. I know I can do it. Maybe I need an empty hand? Nope. Oh, I know I can do it. Like with the banners and stuff. I've done it before. How did I do it? I've done it before. Why isn't it working? It says... For the next 10 seconds, you can set any item. Okay, no worries, then we'll ignore it. We'll do it the old school way. I like that, how it's sticking out, though. Fence. Or, what if I put an anvil up there on a piece of string to hold it up? That's sting. String. Hang on. Oh, if that connected, how could I get it to touch? Oh, that's so cool. Maybe we use like a different anvil though, so it looks like more like a side. Do they float? Oh, they do float. Those ones float. That looks pretty cool, right? So that's the blacksmith. I think I like that. We could also use item frames. Item frames would work as well. I think that's pretty cool though. I'm going to go with that. So it's like a little modelled anvil up top. Yeah. Okay. Moving on to the inside here. Let's finish off the inside of the building before we do the detail on the outside. We're going to want to have a nice wooden floor in here. Like this. We need the shop part and we need the living quarters part. Now we don't have enough room for an upstairs here because of the beams. So we need to make sure that we put a wall up on the inside. Maybe even should be able to wrap it around the beams here. It's a little tricky. Very tricky. Like that. And, oh, it's right in the way of the window. We'll take that window out then. Take the stair out as well. That would have been there. Maybe we'll have the door behind the counter. That would make more sense. Stairs. I could not spell today. Stair on there. And a nice door to go in there. We're looking very dark. So this is going to be the shop area. It's going to be nice and thin. You don't need a big area for the entire interior of the shop here. For the countertop, we want... Let's get some torches as well so we can light up this place. Maybe we'll put them underneath the beam. I do have like modded lights as well, but I want to try and keep this as vanilla as possible. One there and one there. Okay. We can have C in here. For the countertop, so we're going to want a trap door as like a in and out for the guy. So he can get, you know, in and out of there and whatever. Forgotten the words. But what do we want for the actual countertop? I don't mind what we use. I mean, a note block could be cool. If we use a note block, right? And then we get a carpet. Can we put carpets on top? I mean, that works quite well as like a little counter there. I'll go with that. We don't need a cash register, obviously. That's a little bit too futuristic. But we can have some shelves. Now, do I go with the modded shelves that I have, or do we keep it vanilla? Let's keep it vanilla. We've kept relatively vanilla. I've only got like one modded anvil out there at the moment. So we'll go with some nice dark shelves here. Let's start the bottom ones first. Like that. Obviously, I can't put anything on them. They're too thin, but it just works like that. And because it's a blacksmith... In fact, if I take this one out and I move that one down, I can now put item frames... Oh, I can't put them on that one, though. Of course not. We'll just leave them on this one, then. With some, obviously, iron and chainmail style stuff. Because, you know, it's been made at the blacksmith. Oops. Just a nice collection of different stuff there. Maybe some more on the wall. Item frame. That one. I was just trying to see what I didn't have. Let's move it over by one. There we go. So there's a nice little shop interior. Nothing too crazy needed. Paintings. Obviously, these are all nice vanilla paintings, so they should all suit quite well. Let's get a 2 wide one there. Just, there we go. Something like that. Maybe a little single one there. Just on its own. There we go. Perfect. I think that's nice. Carpet on the inside for the floor. Maybe just a little one like that. Yeah, works well. And then we'll go through to the living quarters here. Nice bigger area, because obviously he wants to be able to live here nicely. Furnace. Yes, ooh. I've never seen that. That must be from the, yeah, Traincraft. I've never seen that before. That's nice. I like that. Okay, so we'll have furnace in. We need a bed. We'll go with a double bed because he's rich. He's a blacksmith. He's going to have a lot of money. Countertops on the inside here. Let's go with smooth sandstone. It'll work well for like all interiors here in the city. Carpet. Nice dark sort of stony top work surface. That should be good. I mean, we don't want to go too crazy here. Carpets. Brown and grey would work. Like a mix of the two. Like so. Chest. Little footlocker there. Maybe it'd be nice to have one down there as well. Like that. What else? Anything else? Paintings. Paintings. Just nice size. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. That'll do nicely. I think that's all we need, isn't it? I mean, you guys can go more in depth with the interiors. It's not my favourite thing to do in Minecraft, so I don't bother doing them all that often. I would really like to have something else on this wall, and I don't know what. Like, just some kind of detail or something. I really don't know what. Oops. Yeah, I like that. We'll do that on the other side, on the back side as well. Oh no, I can't see it on the back side because you'd only be able to see half of it there anyway. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right, we'll go with that then. Leaves. Let's pretty up the area now. Remember, it's an expensive town. This is sort of the main gold bringer for the area. So we want to have two tool. So we want to have it pristine and looking really nice. Nice bushes and stuff. Nice detail. Need to do a lot of terraforming, a lot of landscaping. Like that. Like that. Okay. Maybe a little stoned area or sort of floor area here. Yeah, let's go with rain. Let's go with, I don't know, gravel? Gravel we haven't used on the path, so that should work quite well. Let's grab a wand as well. I'm not placing those down by hand. Bunk. Bunk. Set gravel. Fill up the hole underneath. Good. That's the problem with cheating your way through stuff, is you end up sort of getting yourself stuck. Let's add some podzol, just so it's a little bit more terrain here. Like that. Flowers and bushes, ferns, double tall ferns, maybe a nice rose bush as a real impact of colour. And then these two are like your normal flowers, I find, so they just look the best. Put a nice tall one there, nice fern there and there, and then the rest can be like small ferns. Like that. Beautiful, really nice. Let's carry it on. Like that. Fern. I'm not going to have any more red bushes, rose bushes though. Okay, I like it. I think it looks a lot more complete now. I think when you're walking past, it's going to feel really good. It's nice and close to the path, which is what we want. We don't want to have like roads leading to buildings. We want to have them actually like nice and close to the road. And yeah, I mean, try and envision the whole city being completed here. And walking through past that as you come through the gates first. Really nice. I might use custom NPCs on this world though. We've got them installed already, just to get a really cool blacksmith down and stuff. I wonder if there is a blacksmith. I haven't got time this episode. We're going to have to leave it there, guys, I'm afraid. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you already didn't, feel free to subscribe. We shall see you in the next episode.